So what I'm gonna do right here is hit you with the bullet point questions, okay? And you just give me short, quick answers, and then we'll get to the main interview. We're just gonna warm them up with this right now, okay? So you ready? All right, let's do this, doggy. What does Ouija stand for?
Question until I justify anything. There always seem to be something they want me to explain. Whether it's something that I did or something that I said, be owing the explanation is always stuck in their head.
For those that don't know about it, tell them where you from.
I was born in Denver, Colorado, 1981. Raised in Aurora, better known as the A. 812 representing all day.
I see you've been around about 4 decades. So at what point did you begin rapping?
Way back in elementary, I used to freestyle songs, but I had to hide it from my dad and my mom. Cause I was hella young, but my content was grown. For the next 10 years, I went to it off and on. Then I picked up the pen as a teen. I never put it down, I just figured maybe this could be a thing.
Now it's been about 2.5 decades. What motivates you to be in the game still?
A lot of music in the industry I can't feel. Made by niggas who obviously ain't real. Plus I got a lot of people still feeding me beats, and I'm gonna eat every one of them quickly. The day that I can't do it anymore is the day I might lay it down. But right now ain't nobody messing with me.
And I agree, I never seen somebody multitask so many projects so easily. One and only, it's always a pleasure.
Same here, appreciate you coming to meet with me.
First question, who is Ouija? This is the interview.
One and only.
This that OG music. This that D-A-DUBB shit. That's that 286 shit. It's that one and only Ouija shit.
You have entered the mind of a madman, so tread lightly. The cost of failure will be your life, and that's quite pricey. This monster wasn't made in the lab by mad scientists. I'll enlighten you by providing the reason I exist. All of the opposition has created the nemesis. His battle record is impeccable and has no blemishes. One of the few that can verify his flows are limitless. Lives in hip-hop and will evict you from the premises. Everybody who talked about him and had a problem, I seen him in person at one point and didn't run up on him. Just cause you can sprint don't mean in the marathon that you will last. An Avenger like T'Challa, but don't wear a suit or mask. Even if you maxed out experience on your craft, final boss level way too difficult for you to pass. Knowing what you up against, you need to do the math. I'm a monster you won't survive against if you choose to clash. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitations. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitations. They always ask about the mobster, but never like the responses. You don't even wanna disrespect them on your subconscious. If you see them in action, you won't live to talk about it. And that's been proven every time these ignorant people doubt it. Like a filter, the flow is clean as water streaming out it. And yours is filthier than a tub wall with rings around it. Every project he's been a part of, it's like a killing spree. On sight, MCs instantly flee his vicinity. Anybody ever mention me is done so timidly, while pretending to be my friend cause they scared to be enemies. Definition of a juggernaut, I'm unstoppable, a force to be reckoned with, bulldozing through all obstacles. Don't act hostile, I'm old, but I am not a fossil. And I prove that this game is full of more pussies than a brothel. The writing's on the wall, but it appears as hieroglyphics. I'm global, but my critics have never left city limits. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitations. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitations. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitations. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitations.
I like the picture you just painted for us to get acquainted immediately. So throughout time we've heard you represent your squad known as the BU Mob. Tell us what the operation is pertaining the mob. This is the interview.
I'm a born unified mob nigga till I die. I've been authentic, that's one difference between you and I. Born unified mob nigga till I die. Throughout the love and hate, I do what it takes to survive. Born unified mob nigga till I die. I've been original, many niggas can verify. Born unified mob nigga till I die. One of the chosen few, you see the realness in my eyes. It all started with only 3 of us. This was way back in the day. Original gangster hustlers, also known as OGH. I was the only one hustling, so the name would have to change. I was also the only one associated with gangs. This was A Hills, 93, me Tough and King Grill. 3 years later, I left school but was running the streets still. Me and Tough reunited and decided to expand. He came with the Black Unified Mob name, that was the plan. Nominee said we should change the name to Born instead of Black. Otherwise, him and others would be excluded cause of that. Born Unified Mobsters, it was on and we had grown. I made 286 the code, it spelled BUM on the phone. Back when we had pages, the codes were used to identify who was trying to reach you when that system made it simplified. Now we mobbing deep, Tough, Craze, the twins, and Nominee. Sin, Tanny, Pete, Back a Boy, Component, Robbery. Muggsy, Playboy, Young Don, King, Real, and Loyalty. Genocide, Batman, Young HAVOC. Young Saiyan, Cardo, Lil Kim, K-Dog, and Harmony. D-Line, and last but not least is obviously me. We was all click before music was ever introduced. We was a mix of street niggas and regular people too. Some of us had normal jobs, some of us was selling drugs. Most of us were doing both regardless, all they saw was thugs. Labeled as a gang by the task they would harass us. It's always been 2 middle fingers to them as they pass us. People came and went, time passed and people moved away, but I have no unresolved issues with any of you today. Everybody out there doing their own thing, I wish y'all well. Keep going hard and whoever hating on you, give them hell. Still sending letters to my niggas in the pen, reaching out to keep in touch so people don't think I'm forgetting them. Born unified mob nigga till I die. I've been authentic, that's one difference between you and I. Born unified mob nigga till I die. Throughout the love and hate, I do what it takes to survive. Born unified mob nigga till I die. I've been original, many niggas can verify. Born unified mob nigga till I die. One of the chosen few, you see the realness in my eyes. Until the end, it still be you mom through thick and thin. Even if we ain't in touch and never speak again, our history can't be erased, no one can take our place. I pray the Lord blesses y'all with his guidance and grace. Until the end, it still be you mom through thick and thin. Even if we ain't in touch and never speak again, our history can't be erased, no one can take our place. I pray the Lord blesses y'all with his guidance and grace. One and only Quija. Question until I justify anything. Born unified monsters. 286 the clicks. Always A-Town. A-double-O-1 Deuce type. Colorado stand up. Born unified mob nigga till I die. I've been authentic, that's one difference between you and I. Born unified mob nigga till I die. Throughout the love and hate, I do what it takes to survive. Born unified mob nigga till I die. I've been original, many niggas can verify. Born unified mob nigga till I die. One of the chosen few, you see the realness in my eyes. Born unified, born unified. Born unified, born unified. Born unified, born unified. Born unified, born unified. Unified, unified.
Throughout time in this game of music, as well as your game of everyday life, you become distant with acquaintances. Or a better way to put it would be you become antisocial.
This is the interview.
One and only.
Right now I ain't answering no phone calls, and I ain't responding to any messages at all. Don't come to my door, cause ain't nobody home. If you ain't get the message, nigga, leave me alone. I don't wanna hang out, don't wanna be social. Got enough on my mind that made me go postal. Ain't nothing personal to anyone I'm close to, I'm just minding my own business like I'm exposed to. I'm not an entertainer, I ain't here to keep you entertained. Tell you I don't freestyle and then you complain. I ain't getting paid for the services I'm rendering. And suddenly these grown men begin acting feminine. Then they only wanna talk to you through the middleman. It's our aim for amateurs. We can speak directly, Ebonics to English. I ain't got no translator, I ain't got no handler, and I ain't got no manager. I never aim to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I'm anti-social, don't come for me. Your misery ain't my type of company. I never aim to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I've been socially distant before the pandemic, cause I'm anti-social, but they just don't get it. I ain't got nothing to hide, ain't got no reason to lie, but me and a lot of people just don't see eye to eye. They see me with potential, so it's me they despise, for the simple fact that they don't wanna see me on the rise. Still the same that I've always been, but some people don't speak unless it's by the favorite that they callin' in. And everybody knows I ain't never follow trends. The line is something that I ain't never fallen in. Ain't no love lost, but it is what it is. I'ma tend to my wife and I'ma tend to my kids. I'ma tend to the fam. Ignore everybody, only reaching out what they want me to lend in my hand. I really don't know what it is they want from me. Seems like every time I'm living comfortably, they full of negativity trying to come for me. I guess it's true, misery loves company. I've never aimed to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I'm anti-social, don't come for me. Your misery ain't my type of company. I've never aimed to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I've been socially distant before the pandemic, cause I'm anti-social, but they just don't get it. Never aim to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I'm anti-social, don't come for me. Your misery ain't my type of company. I've never aim to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I've been socially distant before the pandemic, cause I'm anti-social, but they just don't get it.
Now understanding why you don't answer the door. Get more in depth as to the kind of person that causes you to be antisocial and what truly annoys you about the respect and loyalty of the matter. This is the interview.
One and only.
I can smell a bitch, hear a bitch, see a bitch, cause a bitch is always getting me clown. Bitches always getting clown.
Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. It's time to address significant issues. Get it off my chest and out of the open. Maybe people will come to their senses and quit all the senselessness I'm hoping to overcome. And I know you young, thinking life is hard, but there's plenty more to come. Adapt to your surroundings, follow the blueprints left by the chosen ones. How do you not give any respect but expect everybody to show you something? If we supposed to be cool, then we got a problem, address it with me or just hold your tongue. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't try to play switches between people close to me. People prove that they cannot be trusted and wonder why I'm distant socially. The lack of respect be killing me. Niggas be switching sides, no sense of pride. Niggas don't fight no more, so any dispute is resolved with ending lives. I hope your elders have tried to pull you to the side with good advice to provide, cause if they sitting back not saying nothing, they encouraging it by letting it slide. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Things are nothing like they used to be. Sometimes I don't even know what I can say. We both did dirt, but you got caught. Now suddenly pointing your finger my way. Snitches are walking around the streets carefree and blatantly getting away with it. So now these young girls are thinking, oh well, if I get caught, I'll tell them they did it. He did it and she did it. Maybe I was there, but everybody but me did it. But y'all are delusion about how snitching works and how you perceiving it. If you claim to be street cats, gangsters, hustlers, or whatever, you should have been told that snitching or cooperating at all is acceptable. Never. There's supposed to be rules to the game, codes to live by, respect and loyalty. Snitches be walking around like they royalty, and all of this is just truly annoying me. I don't trust anyone. Friends and family can turn into foes of $1 amounts. Whatever cloth these niggas is cut from now, you need to toss all of it down. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they're royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they're royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly.
Following up to this subject and topic is a point of emphasis you wanted to highlight. That is the matter known as karma. This is the interview.
One and only.
I notice the things you've been saying and doing will make it seem like you believe that you smarter than me. As if I ain't got no experience as a go-getter. Why is it that all I can see is every chance you get, you undermine me? All I'm hearing is you criticize me, but at the end of the day I expect it, so it don't surprise me. The fashion in which I've been moving has always been timely, and I ain't done nobody grimy. Business or personal, you think you know, but you have no idea, like the diary. I've always extended the hand and went out of my way to make sure other people were good. Things that others would charge you for, what gave you for free for the fact that I could look out for your well-being, even through all the times you lost your mind. This ain't about one person, it goes out to everyone crossing the line. Where would you be without me? What you don't know is each time you doubt me, I rise to the occasion to prove wrong every assumption that you have about me. You act like I should be thanking you, but I made it this far, no thanks to you. Even through all your envy and hate, it still can be used as motivation too. How did you figure you know better in situations that do not involve you? How is it you try to one up and plot against me with a friend? Is what I'm supposed to call you? I've done plenty good, I've done plenty bad, and I'm well aware that I sprinkle some seeds. But if you plotted against me, the karma for you will be watching me succeed. The gift, the gab, the way with words attract people who have intentions to hurt yourself, your circle, and all of your works, and that's why some goods are considered a curse. I've done plenty good, I've done plenty bad, and I'm well aware that I sprinkle some seeds. But if you plotted against me, the karma for you will be watching me succeed. The gift, the gab, the way with words attract people who have intentions to hurt yourself, your circle, and all of your works, and that's why some goods are considered a curse. But maybe it's karma. You keep coming from me in the comments, all that you want, but I've always been honest. Evolved to a family man, and they keep coming at me with this nonsense, trying to tell me what I can't say, trying to tell me what I can't do. Instead of speaking on me, accept the fact you the reason we ain't cool. I have no problem taking responsibility for anything that I did, but what I won't do is sit and let you speak to me as if I'm some sort of kid. Why does my life entertain you? Matter of fact, how was it any of your concern? Almost every bridge I built with people they have decided to burn, but never again. My doors are locked, they can knock out that one, I ain't letting them in. They never begins with their failure to recognize that I am more clever than them. I know that you have the need, but yet you lack every bit of the relevance. Since the day I considered you family to me, I have seen you the same way ever since. It's funny to me that some people only communicate when they want something from me. Do something for free, and the next time they get offended when services come with a fee. For anyone out there hoping to see my downfall, you can keep wishing. This is for anybody that plotted against me, and everyone out there sneak this. I've done plenty good, I've done plenty bad, and I'm well aware that I sprinkle some seeds. But if you plotted against me, the karma for you will be watching me succeed. The gift, the gab, the way with words attract people who have intentions to hurt yourself, your circle, and all of your works, and that's why some goods are considered a curse. I've done plenty good, I've done plenty bad, and I'm well aware that I sprinkle some seeds. But if you plotted against me, the karma for you will be watching me succeed. The gift, the gab, the way with words attract people who have intentions to hurt yourself, your circle, and all of your works, and that's why some goods are considered a curse. Those maybe it's karma, do you the worst. Sometimes your gift is a curse. All I've had is my thoughts and my words since I lived on this earth. Should be moving forward, but sometimes you end up in reverse. Karma can use voodoo, if she do, you ain't lifting the curse. You gotta be able to separate what's business and what's personal, cause too many people be asking for favors that ain't reversible. They want you to do for them what they can't do for you, but it's real sad. But the love, desire, and hunger for music itself, something I still have.
tell us what the struggle is. This is the interview.
One and only.
To all my niggas out there struggling, just keep trying your best. Too many people too concerned with who they trying to impress. Living paycheck to paycheck and juggling bills. Believe me, I know from experience the struggle is real. All my niggas out there struggling, just keep trying your best. Too many people too concerned with who they trying to impress. Living paycheck to paycheck and juggling bills. Believe me, I know from experience the struggle is real. I'm focusing on everything but negativity. You're noticing no matter what I do, I still feel the walls closing in, too many doors closing, no sign of one about to open. You ain't walking my shoes, but you questioning how I'm coping. Even if you truly knew a fraction of my thoughts, I paid the dues that I done paid at just a fraction of the cost. It wouldn't add up to half of the amount of what I've lost. I ain't saying I ain't play a part in paths I've come across. Every action has a consequence, and cause has an effect. The results are yours to keep, even if they not what you expect. Don't get me wrong though, everything could always be worse. Every day I wake up, I thank God for being alive and free first. Get up and pound the pavement, always forward, never reverse. Soundtrack of my life and there's a story within each verse. What you know about wages being garnished, rep being tarnished, cause somebody lied while trying to survive, you caught some charges. Choosing bills, what's getting paid now and next time. Making arrangements, trying to squeeze time out of the deadline. Eating struggle meals and leftovers gotta stretch out. Smoking the cope and hoping the level being stressed out. Fake friends frontin' and they doing it for the females. Same people asking you for favors in your emails. The youth is so misguided, I'm just wondering where we failed. Struggle is real, if you can relate, you know the details. To all my niggas out there struggling, just keep trying your best. Many people too concerned with who they trying to impress. Living paycheck to paycheck and juggling bills. Believe me, I know from experience the struggle is real. All my niggas out there struggling, just keep trying your best. Many people too concerned with who they trying to impress. Living paycheck to paycheck and juggling bills. Believe me, I know from experience the struggle is real. Since I was a boy in the hood, I've always pushed a hard line. And honestly, the only thing that I ain't seen is hard time. I ain't seen this hard time. I ain't seen this hard time.
Struggle comes seeking alternative, right? Digging yourself out of your own holes. It's in struggling times that a person can find out about their hustling mentality. This is the interview.
One and
Day to day, the paper chase don't end, no matter the product distributed. Time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rule of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. Best collect, separate the stash, next they go back for more. Never been a baller, and never been a kingpin, but all of my stories true if they was written with this ink pen. Never look for beat, but if it happens, I sink my teeth in. Keep my eyes on the prize and only close them if I'm blinking. Always been on the paper chase at a young age. Learn to grind hard, whether it's on the block or legally punching the time card. No matter what year it is, my niggas be out here selling drugs still. Hitting the rave spots and killing it cause these youngins love pills. While y'all popping pills and sipping lean, my niggas is getting green. Got introduced to the life of hustling around the age of 15. Original B.U. mob niggas since 9-6. Ice on my neck and wrist ain't on the list of what I grind to get, but all I know is day the paper chase don't end, no matter the product distributed. Time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rule of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. Let's collect, separate the stash, next they go back for more. Only focused on feeding the fam, all of the hard times to find and built my character, and I appreciate who helped when I needed a hand. Many early mornings, plenty late nights under the street lights. 40 cal tuck, but ready to clutch, just part of the street life. Selling everything from music, pistols, pills, and bags of green. Dummy rocks and stolen merchandise, but I ain't have no team. Move my products solo, I learned about them snitches quick. All it took was one time to get told on, and that was it. People who supposed to be on your side, try to make your operation theirs. Enemies be way closer than you think, make sure you stay prepared. Watch your back and keep your business to yourself. People would act like they got your best interests in mind and be hazardous to your health. Day to day, the paper chase don't end, no matter the product distributed. Time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rules of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. Let's collect, separate the stash niggas, they go back for more. It's smart to have it all planned out. Stack your chips, then flip the script. Invest in something that generates more money and make sure it's legit. Consider investing in some assets that increase in value. And if you ain't got the knowledge, seek someone you trust for how to. Everyone knows that one of the common mistakes is being greedy. Once you on that radar, they will come for you and won't go easy. Everything from crooked cops to stick up kids. Now that you're applying pressure for someone to confess what you did so they can skip a bid, ain't even got to be true. What matters is if they can make it stick. The lack of loyalty and the abundance of other corruption makes me sick. That's all part of the game, a hazard of the occupation. Take that into consideration if this is the path you contemplating. Day to day, the paper chase don't end, no matter the product distributed. Time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rule of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. So let's collect, separate the stash niggas, they go back for more. Day to day, the paper chase don't end, no matter the product distributed. Time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rule of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. So let's collect, separate the stash niggas, they go back for more.
So after being in this game for so long, tell us, what do you have planned after this? This is the interview.
One and only.
I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma start back in the day and review the facts. I'm a nigga who stood his ground regardless who had my back. I'm a nigga who never folded when I was needed, and I was there with my people whether they failed or succeeded. I'm a nigga that's out on the block ready to bleed it. Even all the impossible missions always get completed. I'm a humble person, but some think that I'm conceited, cause when I'm on the mic it ain't no secret I'm undefeated. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma still be getting it in as a senior citizen, only be concerned about my family and my dividends. Even if you ain't feeling it, you can quote me though. We both know you wanna be a real boy like Pinocchio. You think you so intelligent, but it's artificial. I promise I ain't the nigga that you want sparring with you. You think the opposite, you dead wrong. My aim is always dead on. No surviving this collision is head on. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. You just a rapper trying to act like a street cat. You learn the look and lingo and apply it to your raps, but real niggas will see it and see through it. The streets will always test what you speaking in your music. You have no credibility and sadly don't appear to see that. Even if you clone me, you will never be as real as me. There ain't a human on this earth that could put any fear in me. I put that on my mama and the Holy Trinity. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happen to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act.
It's no secret that you like to enjoy the finer herbals in life, am I correct? explain how being medicated drives your creativity, but also plays a vital role in who the one and only Ouija really is, so to speak. This is the interview.
One and only. One and only.
Oh no, I'm feeling funny lately.
I think it's about time we had that convo. What do you see when you face your reflection? How many times have you come to yourself with questions? Open to any suggestions. Some people go to a therapist or their family and friends to help with their problems. But my multiple personalities is me and my alter ego that solves them. Got a voice in my left ear, voice in my right, trying to convince me what's wrong and what's right. I always walk by faith, not sight, while battling myself with all of my might. But right now everything is good. But hold up, my nigga, you must have forgot. If you don't keep it G, these niggas will cross the line and niggas will plot. Oh, niggas, stop. I'm well aware of the endless possibilities, but I still gotta live and be positive. But you keep coming with this negativity. You know very well I've cut people out of my life for contributing nonsense. Yeah, but what is it that you think you're gonna do to me? I'm part of your conscience. Leave that man alone, that man is grown. And I don't need your help, I can handle my own. I'm just trying to have your back though, and I appreciate that, but fall back, bro. Just stay on your shoulder, I got this. Only one pilot out in this cockpit. Yeah, okay, whatever you say, but that nigga right there is toxic. But don't watch it. Things that cross my mind when eye to eye with my reflection, trying to smoke and clear my mind. I always end up reflecting conversations while I'm high between me and myself, and I don't even understand myself, so I don't expect anyone else to try. Type of things that cross my mind when eye to eye with my reflection, trying to smoke and clear my mind. I always end up reflecting conversations while I'm high between me and myself, and I don't even understand myself, so I don't expect anyone else to try. Anyway, what is it you wanna talk about? The fact you became a different man. You went from gangster to soldier to quiet family, like that ain't consistent, man. Well, that's cause a nigga evolved. So what, you saying as you was a caveman? Now you sophisticated and civilized, must I spell it out for you like hangman? You think you better than me now? How? Just cause I'm the present and you the past? I came to the fork in the road and turned you mad cause you didn't choose the path. You wanted to keep going straight even though you knew exactly how that would end. I read the sign that said no outlet. I couldn't ignore it and won't pretend as if I have all the answers. Okay, now both of you niggas is wildin'. How you gonna sit here and argue with yourself like you belong in an asylum? Every time you smoke strong sativa, the thoughts be flowing and this happens. If anyone heard this, they might suggest that you get committed and quit rapping. Unless they got some screws loose, they can't relate to the situation. Conscience on each shoulder, having to me, myself, and non-conversation. But the bottom line is you doing fine, regardless of questions that cross your mind. Keep it moving, always forward. If you look back, you could get lost in time. The type of things that cross my mind when eye to eye with my reflection, trying to smoke and clear my mind. I always end up reflecting conversations while I'm high between me and myself, and I don't even understand myself, so I don't expect anyone else to try. Type of things that cross my mind when eye to eye with my reflection, trying to smoke and clear my mind. I always end up reflecting conversations while I'm high between me and myself, and I don't even understand myself, so I don't expect anyone else to try.
Where we listen to the one and only Ouija's voicemails and the love and hate he has received over the years. This is your voicemail.
One and only.
One and only.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 303-286-5471 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
First of all, I just want you to know that I'm one of your biggest fans. Used to run around telling everyone Ouija is the man. We came from the same you just choose to. Left all of your fans hanging, even left your crew too. Went into the army, how'd they manage to recruit you? After you left, I saw all the things you were the glue to. BU Mob disbanded as a clique in the rap group too. Just think it's selfish how you just chose yourself. Could have been part of something great, but I'm sure there's something you know yourself. Maybe if things were different, you'd be in the industry now. Either way, I'm still with you, jamming your new CD now. Peace. I ain't available, but the one and only is who you reach. Text me, call me later, or leave a message after. So we never met before, but I done seen you at the shows. Blue flag in your pocket, but what you really reppin' though? You bein' on blue, but everybody with you flamed up. And I ain't your OG, but I'ma speak on all this gang stuff. You should know this ain't nothing to play with, homie, straight up. Keep running with rivals, and with them you gon' get banged up. I know niggas that know niggas, they know all about you. Any nigga you did dirt with for the set can't vouch for you, cause they all dead. And whether you can see it or not, you acting like a nigga who don't know if he a G or not. Saying you don't gang bang and it's all about BU Mob. What that stand for anyway? I bet you all a bunch of frauds. Then I hear your songs filled with stories of what you used to do. Some of us don't wanna hear it unless you can prove it's true. No matter what you say you do, you still can't change the view. Some people only see what you were and not what you changed into. What up, homie? I feel like I know you from somewhere. I know you from the A-Town, but I don't really know too many from there. You know some homies from the hood, maybe I seen you on the block. Thanks for reaching out, I appreciate all the love a lot. Down to work with you, and I don't mean to get you upset. Nigga, you so raw, how the hell you ain't blow up yet? I'm listening to these songs and it kinda feel like you hold back, cause you could hold the weight of the state alone on your own back. You don't need no other rappers, I'm sure you've been told that. I know you left home, but will you eventually go back? From where I'm sitting, I feel that you would have been our best bet, but heard you up and left as if you got some sort of death threat. Or maybe you found out something if you decided not to share. How does someone with so much potential decide not to care? I'm not judging you, I know what I heard, but not what is true. But I do know I got a spark of inspiration cause of you. They don't pay your bills and they don't feed your fam. People say they got you, but ain't there soon as you need a hand. Making the changes you need based on the mouths you gotta feed. Focused on priorities and just wanting to succeed. That's OG, grown man status. Who don't get that will hate behind your back, but in your face smiling chit chat. True fans will notice you stay dropping albums online. True homies will understand, but may give you a hard time. At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. Real ones will be happy, you happy, and have respect for you. No, you couldn't have been afraid to fail. You would have straight prevailed. But on the other hand, I understand that your soul ain't for sale. I ain't available, but the one and only is who you reach. Text me, call me later, or leave a message after the
message Saturday, 10:22 p.m.
Hey, you know what? It's 8 p.m. I'm just gonna let you know I'm calling about your CD. First of all, I'm a new production manager at the radio station. Alright? But what I think about the CD is what I did last night, or actually today, is I shit on it. Alright? Because we're starting a new little thing called Young Talent. And that's the reason why I was buying this CD in the first place, to check it out. But you, by being a stupid-ass, fake-ass gangster, is the reason why you ain't gonna make it nowhere. Okay? So you take the colors, fuck the blood, fuck you.
This is the interview.
One and only.
One and only. It's the one and only.
one and only. Question until I just don't buy anything. Ouija.
It's the one and only. It's the one and only. Just the one and only. It's the one and only. It's the acronym for Ouija. It's the one and only. Just the one and only. It's the one and only. It's the acronym for Ouija. It's the one and only. Just the one and only. It's the one and only. Acronym for Ouija. It's the one and
mic, never nothing to play with. Anyone claiming to be an opponent can challenge me, I guarantee they get slayed quick. And if you don't believe it, then you can come see for yourself and find out. I'm like a chain gun with unlimited ammo when spitting these rhymes out. Only the real can relate when I spring forward, these fake niggas fall back. A lyrical executioner sent to dispose of those thinking they all died. Questioned all of the time, but methods to madness that I display. They be trying to come after the nemesis, they wonder why I react this way. Until anyone can get on my level, they all believe me. There is no option to join me, and it's already been proven that neither you can defeat me. And I demand high respect, my impeccable flow is in high demand. If ever needed, my firing squad will aim and unload on my command. Justify the meaning for every statement and moves I'm making. Anyone thinking I ain't gonna handle my business has sadly been mistaken. Anything goes, ain't no competition. You niggas is getting exposed. If you find yourself in my line of fire, it'll only because the position you chose. Born in the early 80s, the cloth I'm cut from must have ran out. I hustled and grind for mine, never been the kind trying to find any handouts. Unify with the realest niggas, but I ain't just talking about music though. No love lost if you no longer speaking, but if we all business as usual. Moms to been the life that lead, and crimes were always organized. Ran with gangs and some still consider me that, but I have no more ties. Been through beefs in the streets at home and multiple combat tours survive. With D-A-DUBB behind me, I'm like dough in the oven that's sure to rise.
Wanna know that justifies.